Hello. Now I'm going to be looking at... Is this running yet? For some reason it won't run when I hit the first time. The last 2 times. I'm going to be looking at now all the alpha maps that did not make it into the final version of the game. Waiting for the video to load because I don't trust that it will. So this song's straight out of Doom 2, by the way. Loading video. There we go. Okay. So if you guys want to fucking go and take a break because this is some boring ass shit and feel fucking free. But I have to do it because I promised myself I would. What the fuck am I doing? Is this too loud? Alright, so first we got this piece of shit right here. This is map 6 of the alpha 0.4 WAD. This is all it is just a room. Next, here's E3M3. As you can see, it's tech-based, not hell. Looks a hell of a lot better, pardon the pun. These little flesh mazes that are usually up here are now computers that make a lot more sense. Here's a little guard post thingy down here. What else we got? Fuck it. This looks so much better in the alpha. This is the worst thing Sandy Peterson ever did. I'm lost. That's where the Invol sphere is in the final. This is also in the music is in the final version, so I don't know why it's in this collection of unused songs. It sure is used. No, I went down here again. I didn't mean to do that. You know what? Just gonna do that. Here's the thing with the skulls over here. The bridgey thing bit up in here looks pretty much the same. Structure's mostly intact compared to the final version. If we go over here, though, we will see this is the area where those weird tentacle walls are. They're not there. And this staircase that normally leads up to the area I was in previously that overlooks that other area. I can't really describe any of these areas accurately because all Tom Hall the rooms look the same and they're completely nondescript. So I apologize because I don't know what. Oh, so here's like that weird areas, like the weird furnaces or whatever the fuck they're supposed to be. Those computers. I don't know what's up with. I have no clue what's up with the shape of this door. By the way, that's in the final too. I don't know what the point of it is. See, this is also a computer terminal, kind of, I guess. Well, I don't know what it is in this, but it makes more sense than it does in the final. So fuck that. No door that goes up to that ledge over here. No door to the exit here. Next, to actually get to the other 2 maps that are in this alpha. I can't do it with the normally you just use the number row to change maps, but it only goes up to 9. To do the other ones I have to do E1 M10. Now some of you were mentioning that you played Rubicon, my WAD from 5 years ago earlier. A big chunk of map 4 of Rubicon was based on this alpha level. This was the arena that had the Hell Knights teleport and shit. You got stuck in here and the lights turned off. It was a pretty cool set piece. Not a whole lot going on in this version, but the structure is pretty much identical to what I ended up using. So I'm a dirty thief. Next. Oh, I can't type. I can't even type. I can't. My hands are barely working at this point. This, okay. If you guys have ever played a WOD that came out a couple years ago, or more than that now, a few years ago, 2007 or something, 2008, 2009, who gives a fuck, called Episode 5, The Lost Episode, Evil Unleashed. What they did, and boy is that a fucking ugly set of maps too, because they gave it the worst fucking theme. It was purple shit floating in space. That was the theme of the episode they made. What they did was they took all the alpha levels that weren't used and all the console exclusive levels and crammed them together in a completely nondescript and non-thematic way. This one ended up being called Carroll Street Station, and this is the worst of the Tom Hall levels to have ever been created ever. It's so bad that they didn't even use it for the final version. It's just, you want to talk about a collection of rooms with the same height, no height variation, completely nondescript, just giant piece of shit. This has everything that's wrong with Tom Hall's mapping style going for it. And they made it even worse in that episode 5 thing, just because it was horrible. So I'm not going to go through this whole map because it's a fucking labyrinthine piece of shit. But yeah, so that's it for 0.4 alpha. There's a couple others in the 0.5, and then Jesus will finally fucking be done. Maybe. Oh my god. What was I saying? What happened? Huh? Then I'm gonna do the press release real quick. I'm gonna do one map. I'm not even gonna. There's 3 maps in it total. I'm only gonna do one of them because you've already seen it. It's fucking E1 M2. Okay. So yeah. Sorry. I was talking over fucking DOS prompt here. The other half of map 5 of Rubicon is this, which I kind of like this map. It's real. It will work well as a first map of an episode or something. I don't know. It's real quick, so I'll go through the whole thing. There's this optional area over here. I added a lot of detail when I made mine. There's this. Oh, there it goes crashing again. For just no fucking reason. You're just walking around and it crashes. It's fucking garbage. No, it's the same gun. There's a nukage area out here. Some computer. It's kind of a demonstration of what the engine's capable of. You know, high contrast lighting, all kinds of shit. No, refueling base is later. Refueling base. Oop. Oh, the music changed. I'm not used to it. Change. Here's E3 M3 again, just real quick. It's changed a little bit. It looks a little closer to the final. It's still got kind of tech-based textures though. The one major difference, you got the tentacled columns here, which aren't tentacled yet. Why the fuck do you go up like 5 feet when you step in this? Jesus Christ. This now leads back to where it's supposed to in the final. And see, that looks a little bit more like it does. You got these areas over here that weren't there in the last version. And I can't open this door because I don't have the blue key. Lock doors actually work in 0.5 alpha, not in the other ones. What else we got? Alright, now we can go to map 10. This kind of like the Carroll Street Station thing we were looking at earlier is just a jumble of nondescript rooms. But it wasn't quite as bad, so what they did was take it for Doom 2 and just fill it completely to the brim with monsters in what I've been calling the prototypical slaughter map. The structure's almost identical in this alpha, though. I mean, there's hardly any changes. There's a couple. I can show you if you really want to see them. I don't know, you guys are still watching this. I guess you're still into it. I'm kind of not. So this is where you fight the Cyber Demon in the final. It's just a small room that is nothing there. Then the only other change I've noticed is this is fucking dark as shit. It's dark as shit in the final as well. This area over here has some kind of... I'm still not entirely sure how you're supposed to do it in the final, but it's something about you go in one alcove and the lift lowers and go in the other one and some other thing. So it's kind of functional here, except the lift is automatic like all the lifts in the alphas, and you can't get across this because you can't drop down. So that's it. That's map 10. Everything else is the same. And the exit room is slightly different too, but I'm not gonna walk all the fucking way over there because who gives a shit? Alright, so the only thing left here, thank God, is press release beta. If I can remember how to do it. Oops, it's not right. It's not right at all. So this was released in early October, so about 2 months out from the final release. And it was sent to like reviewers for magazines and shit. It's pretty much completely functional, and then this is interesting because it still has a few features that did end up getting dropped for the final. Namely, the treasures are still in here. So we got a skull chest, another skull chest, a demonic dagger, and I guess if you pick up the key, it leaves the key there. Okay, I didn't know that. Obviously, the big difference here, structure-wise, is there's lifts instead of stairs. Okay, you're running this too. You still have to use the right shift though. It's so fucking dumb. But pretty much everything else is as it is in the final. The one thing I noticed is you tend to get stuck on walls if you run against them. Say, pain in the ass. And also, finally, the door open is bound to space. It's been Alt for all the alphas. So you're using Alt to open doors and strafe, the same button. So there's a few differences. Like you can see the Cacademon's fireballs are different. There's no sound, obviously. I'm still playing those shitty midis. Shitty midis. Oh, that's so cute. Huge change, though, is this area. This is where normally there'd be a bridge crossing the nukage here. That's not here. Instead, you have to run all the way through it. So that sucks. But other than that, I mean, textures are all the same as the final. Or mostly anyway, and its level structure is pretty goddamn similar. What the fuck is going on right now? Yeah, so there's that. The other two maps included are E2M2, which is internally called E3M2, and then E3M5 is called E2M5. So that goes back to how I was talking about at the beginning of episode 3, that episode 2 and episode 3 were originally swapped, where you go to hell on episode 2 and then come back to the base in episode 3. So that was changed at the last minute too, apparently. So demo map 3 is actually E2M2. I'm not going to fucking run through this because this is the same shit as always. The only real difference I noticed even is this door is here instead of here. I don't know why they moved it. Well, actually, that computer console is not in the final either. And yep, lives are still in. If you look at the auto map, there's your score. You get it for picking up items and for those treasure things and for killing monsters, and depending on how much your kill and secret and item percentages. Oh, I fucking suck at this. And the demo map 2 is E3M5, but Jesus Christ, I really don't want to go through this. Also, ooh! Probably forgot to mention, I should probably go back to E1M2 for this. Fun fact. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, I guess you can type messages. I don't know what I even hit there. Alright, I wanted to show, before I was so rudely interrupted by myself. See that sky? That's the first time we've seen a sky. A parallax sky, anyway, instead of just a black sky. And if you've ever done any Doom editing, you will notice that that texture is the F-sky texture in Doom that makes the parallax sky. It's supposed to be like mountains against a black backdrop, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's technically more accurate to what a base on an asteroid would look like, but still a piece of shit. Alright, one last thing I want to show real quick here. If I can find them. Is the Lost Souls, which behave completely differently. Sure is hard to play with the keyboard. There it is. And my nuts or imps like way fucking... Oh, I forgot. There's cheat codes in this too, so I just put God mode on and not die. So you can see they're floating around. They're not on fire. They're instead like electric or something. Or have a jet in. No, I guess not, because now I'm looking at the back. Don't know what's up with that. They are basically right now just sprite replacements for the former human. They just walk around and hurt you from far away. It's not a bullet. I guess it's a hit scan weapon, but that's what they look like when they explode, and their corpses just float in midair like that because they haven't been implemented correctly. Oh, there's some other cool things. I'll show the weapons. Yes, forgot about that. I don't know why I'm doing this. Thank God for cheat codes. Why wouldn't he die? Jesus fucking Christ. So chainsaws in. It doesn't have an idle animation, but it still plays the attack animation. Pistols, same as always. Shotgun, same as always. Chain gun is missing the end of the muzzle for some reason. It's all off and weird. Rocket launcher has a bit of a delay to it when it's firing, and it doesn't fire as fast. Plasma rifle, a little shorter than what we see in the final, and look what happens. Shoots alternating green and red fireballs. This was removed because John Romero thought it looked like Christmas. And the best part yet, here's the BFG. Guess how it works? It just spews a bunch of those same fireballs for about 3 seconds. It's kind of cool, actually. Look at that. I'm just tapping the fire button, by the way, and it shoots for about 3 seconds straight. It's a big cloud. Wow. Does it even still use 40 cells? I didn't notice. Yeah, so it still uses 40 cells. So maybe that explains why it uses specifically 40 cells? I don't know. Yeah, there's some Slayer in here too. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I thought this kind of stuff was kind of interesting. Oh, and the teleports don't have any animation. They just teleport you instantly. And the blur sphere looks different. Doesn't have the purple bit. Whoops. Well, I kind of wanted to show you that. This is badass music. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. I don't know what's going on there. But that's that. I think I'm done with the alphas. Hooray! All we have left to do is the last fucking episode. Here's where I just spiral into complete breakdown here. This is the best part. This is the part you've been waiting for. This is where it gets really good. All right, so I'm gonna put you on standby for 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna start that shit up. All right. I'm not gonna pee this time. I just did that a minute ago. While you weren't looking or listening.